Hey biscuits, welcome back to our travel vlog. So I shot this vlog while we were traveling and I thought, you know what, it needs a little intro and some explanations on it because we did a big giant tour, day tour of the Cotswolds from London, and it was a lovely area. I love the Cotswolds. We went back a couple of times. It's just one of my favorite spots in England. The very first time I went to London, I did a day trip. No, I did an overnight trip in Bath and I loved it, and then I did a day trip around the Cotswolds, and it was in February, horrible time of year, and it was still beautiful. Excuse me. It was still beautiful, and I loved going back now and getting to see it with all the fall colors and beauty. So I'm going to take you through and show you all the pretty towns I went to and kind of be honest about which towns I think are worth visiting and which aren't. Now, if you're doing a pre-planned tour, it just is the tour that you're going to be on, right? It's like whoever's taking you where. But if you're going to get a private tour, if you're going to rent a car and go yourself, I really had a hard time finding any good answers of what towns are fun to see, what are great to see with kids, what's fun for mama and dad to see, right? What are fun areas? So come along to the beautiful Cotswolds with us. So you're going to have to excuse me when I say all of these towns wrong, because guess what? They're unusual words for my American lips sometimes, but I'm just going to get started. Here you go. Here's the first town. Do you hear ghosts in the background? We're in the Cotswolds. Yeah, being super spooky. Super spooky right over here, just in case you're wondering. At this lovely, really interesting church. Oh yeah, and graveyard full of wool merchants. Whoa, can we be a little bit quieter, sweetie? Let's be respectful and not so loud. So come along and see, the history and how beautiful it is and how spooky. Because it definitely is, other than the loud 4-year-old being so loud. A spooky, interesting place, right? It's so full of history. Can you come over here, sweetie?
I want to hear a ghost here, but my rule hound is not working.
Well, I think sometimes they only come out when it's quiet, love. Ooh, that's such a cool, very full creek, I gotta say. This must have been a rainy month so far to get that full. Wow. It looks like it's just about ready to break over on the bank. Let's keep exploring. So Burford is a cute little markety town that is kind of one big long street up a hill, and then down some of the little side streets are adorable houses and a beautiful church that goes right alongside a creek that was just overflowing and beautiful while we were there. Really lovely. I think the town itself, I wouldn't put it on my top list. It has a beautiful view into the Cotswolds from the top of the hill. You can see into the countryside. Is that so? Oh, these cute little lanes. Small people may not appreciate this, but the rest of us do.
No, me.
You do? You like that? But overall, it's kind of a loud thoroughfare that I think isn't great for kids, because if they dart into the road, there's a lot of cars there. It's a little unsafe feeling. Lovely town, very nice people, but overall, I would say take it off your list if you have little kids that like to run around into traffic. It's not a super safe village feeling. Heads up, bring your coins. I think it's 20p for all the public bathrooms in these places, so make sure if you have a little one like I do that will just suddenly have to pee, that you brought your pounds.
Get him. These are cool.
What did you find?
These.
Oh, cups. Because you can never not stop in a homeware and cookware store. You gotta check it out. You just do.
Yeah.
Rules of
Have
touristy.
we come back here?
We can. Should we look around the whole shop and maybe get that cute card game?
What card game?
I'll show you once we walk around the whole store. Bibury. I loved Bibury. I've gone there a couple times now. It is so cute. It is, I mean, it's truly like a block, if that, sort of. It's really just a couple buildings, but they're beautiful. It's the famous, iconic buildings that you see whenever you see any kind of advertising for the Cotswolds in London. Bibury comes up, and it's really sweet. It goes through, they call it a river, I will call it a creek. We will beg to differ on this. We'll just agree to differ. But the creek river goes through, and it's really beautiful. Let's go look for more big puddles. I bet we can find big puddles.
A big, enormous.
What do you think about such an adorable, quaint little
Don't
street?
drop your camera.
I'm not. I'm holding on to it. What do you think of it?
Trying to.
Is it cute? Have you turned around and looked at the building? I don't think you have. There's puddles, and there's a creek. So why do anything else? You don't want to step in there, because your socks will get all wet. That's never happened. Free biscuit points if you remember the Florence vlog with the famous fountain.
What me too?
Infamous. What happened? Did you step in a bush?
Oh my word.
Did you come here, my love? There's a lot of sass on this trip. Yes. Oh my. This is so cute. Do you want to come here? Come here. Come here, Abraham. What do you think the prettiest of all the buildings are here? I think this is a really cute little lane.
I think it's
Filled to the brim with all the visitors.
I think get the
Don't step into the creek again.
I'm not going to. I think get
Yeah.
that house over there.
Oh, cool. Should we go across the other bridge and go have lunch? Do you guys want to join us for lunch and see what we're going to get? I don't know yet.
And
We're
he
going to try
will
some of their famous fish.
maybe poo.
We aren't going to eat poop, though. I don't think so. Hey, come
Maybe,
on. It's really beautiful. and
Maybe they
serene.
got poo.
You think so? And I think it's lunchy time, so let's go. Come on, Bubba Goo.
Can we go on that way? Can we go on the way?
I don't know which way that goes.
Can we keep trying?
Well, let's go this way first. Let's go this way first and see where we're going. Don't jump like that. He's still going to fall in this creek again. It's going to happen. So this is our second village. I realized I haven't come on and said hello, biscuits. Welcome to our Cotswold adventure. But that's because there's been a lot of sass going on.
I heard that.
Yes, as you can hear.
I heard that too.
I'm sure you heard it too. I have no doubt.
I like
But this is a lovely little lane where everybody actually
I
lives, so we're
like
trying to be nice and not too loud. Okay, lunch it is. Come on.
I like.
It's super rainy. I have to put you away, biscuits, because it's too rainy to have the camera out, but I wanted to show you that beautiful view. It's so lovely. Oh, so cute. Okay, in the swamp of rain, we're gonna go find lunch. Possibly. Or maybe just splash in puddles. It's lovely, and it's a little quieter vibes on the street, so not quite as anxious feeling as we were in some of the other towns with my little monkey, because I worry he's a darter. Less so now that he's a big boy's 5. He turned 5 on this. But oh my goodness, how did he turn 5 already? But definitely, if you have runners, take that into consideration when you're deciding which towns, because you know you're going to be looking at all the beautiful buildings and the plants and the lovely architecture. So you just want to make sure you're picking towns that you feel safe in. I highly recommend them. I don't recommend getting food in Bibury. There's really only 2 options or so right there in the main little area, and neither are great options. I had lunch at the Swan Hotel, and I highly do not recommend their food or their service. Just don't even go there. It's not worth it. Beautiful exterior, enjoy the view, drive on. But it's definitely a gorgeous village that, no, it's only going to be a little half-hour stop. It's so worth it on your road trip or on your day tour. Bourton-on-the-Water. is it my favorite? I think it might be my favorite Cotswolds town, village that I have gone to. It is so pretty. It's the Venice of the Cotswolds, is what everybody had told me. And it's so lovely. It's got a couple different streets going on, and the river goes through it with these lovely arched stone bridges, very picturesque and lovely. Tons of spots for tea. Like every third store is a tea shop. We went to a tea shop and had just a lovely cream tea and a big hot cocoa and had such a nice time. It was really, really lovely to go there. I highly recommend that town. It's fun to just walk around and wander, sit on a park bench and look at the birds. I thought that was a really lovely town. And there was a big grocery store as you come in, so if you need to get picnic supplies, to have an inexpensive lunch or snack with the kids. Are we on the walkway of the Venice of the Cotswolds? He just jumped in a puddle, but then got the water right into my boot, in case you're wondering what that expression was. It's so pretty. Oh yeah, so far of the little villages I've shown you, I think this is the most fun to walk around because it's a little bit quieter compared to some of the other spots, other than the dragon that lives with me. So that's kind of what I recommend it for. And then I'll also do probably an Instagram or a blog post that'll talk about kind of what each of these villages is, and on a map kind of why you'd want to go there. Maybe some of them you could skip, but they're all very picturesque. It's a pretty beautiful view. Okay, he's gonna give us advice on posing as a duck in the Venice of the Cotswolds.
Can I tell you?
Yeah.
Quack, 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 quack. No, no, no. You need horse, you need to quack like this. Quack, quack, and then you need to do this.
Whoa, it looks just like a duck. This is the best advice I've ever gotten on camera.
This. And then you need to do this.
Yeah.
Quack, quack.
Okay, I hope this gets that you appreciate all this advice on how to pose as a duck, because this is quality.
I know.
Totally. Do you think the bridges are pretty?
I think the ducks are pretty, aren't they?
They are. It's a lovely spot. I think we're gonna try to get some a tasty cream tea. Whoa. Thanks for that. Okay, we're still on the hunt for the cream tea. Oh no! Because it's a rule to never. Shh, my love, you have to be quiet. Yeah. He's been doing this. To never order from a restaurant that does not list prices in a tourist area. But I just feel like that's a recipe for disaster. Okay, we're gonna keep looking. Did we find the cream tea? What did you find? Oh yeah, we did found the cream tea. It is where we started, so that's where we leave. Hopefully we do not miss where I'm supposed to go to then get back home. We shall see. But I'm going to show you some skits here. It's going to be so tasty. Oh, show me. What? Is that a good, delicious hot cocoa?
Yes, yes, yes. Can't get any better.
It can't get any better?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, maybe if it got mountain.
Well, you do have a mom. Do you want to take a bite?
Green tea for your mum.
Oh, delicious. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Oh.
Mickey Marshmallows. You got one day to get away from me.
It's Mickey Marshmallow indeed.
I am definitely in line with you. Which one to walk? But I definitely do.
Do you like your drink?
I like this. I don't my own cocoa. No. You do have hot cocoa.
Hot cocoa it's a get me. It's a big hit. That must have been the best part of our whole day, just tasty cream tea. It's beautiful. The sun has come out for a wee moment in between rain. It is lovely. And that Coco was. I didn't get it on camera, but his expression when he... We're going! No, we gotta go this way. We're gonna miss our ride. When he got that Coco was such beautiful delight that it's one of the reasons I love traveling with him, is getting to see that. It's like an escalator than a Trist Museum. Same kind of joy. Now we're gonna go try to find our ride. You think we can go find it?
Mom!
We can make it.
You're not trying that?
Stow-on-the-Wold. I wasn't super blown away with. It's a lovely town, and it is way less traffically, which is really nice. You can walk around the main little town center area that has the old-time stocks and everything in it, and it does feel much safer with little kids because it's just much quieter in there. Cars still coming through, but way quieter. What really blew me away was the beautiful church. I thought the church was really lovely. There's this gorgeous door with trees growing into it. That is just gorgeous and very calm and a beautiful feeling. There's a lot of fun little shops in this village, and I liked poking around in there, and that was actually a lot of fun, even though, as you can see, we got majorly rained out. So I think it's a really cute little village. I would add it to your list if you're interested in doing a little shopping, maybe having a little nibble, and looking at another beautiful church in the Cotswolds. What happens when you leave? Quick!
But you're rain!
It's really rainy this way. Oh, it's raining on us. It was sunny. I don't know, 45 seconds ago I didn't bring my raincoat. He has his. I'm gonna put in a shot here. Okay, get off those. Walk on the path, please. The most awesome forever. That is a beautiful door in this church. I love stumbling across wonderful, beautiful things. And Abraham is really interested in talking about God coming to this church. It's just so fascinating to hear what questions a 4-year-old has on that subject. And it's one of those things with travel, right, that you end up having conversations with your kids and your family that you didn't expect to have. That things you do this way, my love, traveling triggers. And I think that's really interesting. It always surprises me. You know, the more we travel, the more big questions, right? The older he gets, the more intrigued he is with these questions. Hey, Bubba, go this way.
Coming.
Makes me feel, happy to take him on these things. And not like I'm just hauling him where he doesn't want to go, but instead, it makes this world bigger, it makes him wonder, and I love that. Come on, my darling.
Coming.
We are hoping there's not another downpour. We waited it outside the church, but I want to be respectful, not filming there. So now we're going to walk around the village. Let's check it out. I hear there are some stocks here. Not the kind that Apple makes. I made that joke twice today. Okay, biscuits, I think it's just about time that we are heading this way. Please don't step in the puddles with your hands. Heading back to London. So I'm going to do a little outro. I'll shoot it maybe tomorrow or the day after to give you a full rundown and everything. But I wanted to show you in real time all these beautiful spaces. This way, my love.
I know!
Hey, thank you so much, biscuits, for coming along on our travels. I love including you. I love bringing you along into it so that you can see that it is a lot of fun to travel with little monkeys, and it is fun to go as a family and see these amazing, beautiful places that you don't have to wait until you're no longer a parent and their kids are, out of the nest and you're in your 60s or 70s to go. You can go now, and you can travel, on an affordable family budget. You can see beautiful, wonderful places if you just time things and follow some simple budgeting ideas for finding the right deals on trips. And it's so worthwhile because I love getting to share these experiences with my son, and I love getting to have these experiences as well. It's so life affirming and inspiring for our creativity to go see these things. And I hope that it inspires you to think, you know what, I might take the monkeys to the Cotswolds on our next trip, because it is a lovely spot of the world, and I highly recommend it. I'll see you in the next video. If you haven't already, I would love it if you scroll down through the description box. Check out link to all my merch. It's pretty fun for this time of year too. Great gifts. I will see you on Instagram between this video and the next, because guess what? Do I post a lot on Instagram? Maybe too much, but you know what? It's really easy to scroll while cuddling and building train tracks. I will just go through and I'll post photo. I will see you all around, biscuits. Hey, thanks for loving and pitting up and thumbs up in my crazy travel adventures.